Hi guys, I'm a Forester here with another knife review. This time of the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. It's a beautiful knife. The Para 2's been on my wish list for a long time, and I've been biding my time waiting for the right one to come along. So it was love at first sight when I saw this red scaled version on SoFlo Bobby's Instagram site several weeks ago. Now, I went to NC State for my forestry degree back in the 1970s, and I have an affection for Wolfpack red. When I saw it, I knew this was the Para 2 that I'd been waiting for. Let's go to the tabletop and take a closer look. Now, I'm not going to go into a ton of detail about the Para 2 because I honestly think most of you watching this video probably already have one. In fact, I may be one of the last YouTube knife guys to buy one. And I based my decision a lot on your videos and comments. So as I've said, looks attracted me to this Para 2, but what I want to talk about a little bit is what attracted me to Para 2s in general. And basically, they're just great all-round EDC knives. It's the perfect in-between size for my large hands. The Benchmade 940 seems almost delicate in comparison. Let me set those down side by side for you to compare. The Para 2 really isn't a large knife, although it looks that way in this comparison. But compare it to the Benchmade Crooked River, and it seems small in comparison. It's much more like this knife, the Hinderer XM18 in size, except it's a lot cheaper. The Para 2 can serve multiple purposes, both EDC and tactical if needed. My grip is very secure, although it's a little cramped in between this canoe-shaped G10 handle. I can get more room though by choking up to this forward finger choil, and the jimping on this thumb ramp is fairly aggressive, so overall this knife isn't going anywhere. It's very stable. Now let's look at the blade in more detail. And I think it's the perfect design for EDC use. It has plenty of belly down here for slicing, and it has a fairly fine tip for delicate work. It's the first blade that I've had made out of M390. So I'll have to get some experience with sharpening it. Now I have read up on this blade, and M390 is generally regarded as one of the super steels, along with S90V and S110V. Let's see how silently it goes through paper. No problem at all, it just glides through that paper. Now, one thing I didn't realize until I held this knife is just how easily it operates. I'd rate it right up there with the Benchmade 940 and maybe better. Now, I haven't lubricated it since I got it, and it still opens and shuts very easily. It looks like it has phosphor bronze washers, and I'll try to give you a shot of that. I can see them, not sure if you can or not. But it just goes to prove that you don't need ball bearings to get this type of action. The handle swallows up the blade automatically when that compression lock is deployed. One thing I have learned though is that timing's important just to keep that blade from rebounding when it hits the handle. Now my goal at the beginning of the year was to buy two knives that were on my wish list. This Spyderco Para 2 is one, and the other one was this Manix 2, and thanks to SoFlo Bobby, I now have both of them. The only problem that I found is that these two compete for the same EDC pocket time. But that's a nice problem to have. Y'all take care.